Hello everyone, welcome to Overflow. In this video, we will discuss about some tricks to help you write better Python code. Okay, these are the tricks that maybe at some point you may say this, you know about these tricks, but yes, there are people that don't know this Python tricks that helps you a lot during coding in Python. So without much ado, let's begin one by one with those tricks. So first one that I should talk about is negative indexing in Python. So the Python programming language supports negative indexing, something which is not available in most other programming languages. This means that the index value of -1 gives the last element, and -2 gives the second last element, and so on. This goes on. Like you can just start with indexing from -1, -2, -3 till -10, like this in this format. In normal indexing starts from 0 till in -1, but in negative indexing you can go with -1 till -n. So the negative indexing starts from where the list ends. Let's see how it works. Say we have a list B, and say the list is learn overflow. Okay, so this is our list that we have here, and not exactly a list, but this is a string, right? So let's try to do some negative indexing on it. So what we do, we'll say print, and we'll just print a print what print our string but in negative index, right? So we will do something of this sort. Say we'll say minus say -6 still -3. Okay, so what it will do, it will just if w here is -1, o here is -2, l here is -3. So what would happen, it would simply print till n in, okay, and it will start from f is -4, r is -5, and e is -6. So e, r, f, l, this is the thing that it would print for us. Okay, let's see how it goes. Look, okay, so here you can see that the first thing -6 is actually inclusive, but this -3 is exclusive. So it prints this three elements, -6, -5, and -4. So that's how this negative indexing works. Let's try to do some more. Say we are trying to print from -8 till, say, nothing. So till the end. Okay. I did some more error. The error is additional. Okay, look, this prints the whole overflow, like the whole word overflow, taking from -8 till the end. Okay, so this is the way our negative indexing works. Try to print something more. For something more, if this is -8, then the space is -9, -10, -11, -12, -13, and -14. So let's do -14 till say -1. Let's print and see. Look, this is how this negative indexing works for us. Okay, so this is how negative indexing works. Next, move on to the next topic that we have in the list is splitting words in a line. So in Python, it's much easy to split words that are in a given in a line of, like, in a particular sentence, right? So no special algorithm is required for the splitting of words in a line. You can use the keyword split for this purpose. Here I will show you how this is done. Okay, look, if we just say we have a string, say a, and this string is welcome to learn overflow, and this is welcome to learn overflow, and look how this would do. This is our string we got. So now we are taking a list, say list B, and we're just simply writing a dot split. Okay, so split is a function. So when you're doing a splitting, you need to mention you are splitting around which thing. Okay, so if you're trying to do a dot split, say if you're trying to do a dot split around the space, so that's the space we gave. If then wait, let's not do this in this manner. Let's print this directly, so that would be better to explain and easier way. So let's print a dot split. Look, this got split. Welcome to learn overflow. A list got created, but that list is actually contains each words, right? So in case you want to split it some different manner, say you want to split around not around space, say you want to split around the letter O. That may happen that you are asked to split around the letter O. So let's do that also. Look, that's how it got WELC, then it comes O, then that is a splitting factor. So that split the word. Look, MET. Space is also included here, since space is not mentioned in the split. So split function works in that way. So if you're just trying to implement the, like, split words in a sentence, or the sentence is given to you and you want to split the words, so that's a definitely easy trick to use the split function and split it in terms of the space, right? So Yeah, I hope I can make you understand how this works. Now let's before we move on to the third one, let's use the split once again, and let's get our list that we had initially. Okay, so we had this kind of list that we're trying to create. So a B is a list that is splitted from A, and if we just print B, then it will definitely give you this kind of thing. Okay, so we have a list B that is made of a list of words. Okay, so if you want to convert a list of words to a sentence, okay, this is easier. This is much easier also in Python. Like, this is the opposite process of the previous splitting one. In this part, we are going to convert a list of words into a single line using the join function. Now we will join the statements, and the syntax for join function is I'll show you in a moment. Look here how we do that. We directly say, if we have something like this, then we say space. This is actually, we're giving a space. So in Python, single quotes or double quotes is same, so you don't need to worry about that. So you'll say space dot join, and what we want to join, we want to join this B. B was the list of words that we had, and if we just do this, and wait, let's do this with and print the thing, then you can actually see the thing. Look, this came up as a whole statement. So what you did in this statement, look, you just joined it with a single space. So every time each of the words that are there in the list B, so those are joined with a space in between. Okay, so this is the much cool trick that you can apply. Moving on, you can actually print a string multiple times. So in other languages, what would you have done to print a string multiple times? You would have run a for loop. You would have done some like you would have needed some loops to actually print a string multiple times. But in Python, it's much easy. You can actually do a different way. Okay, so let's try to do that. Let's say we have a let's take an input from a user, but before we take an input, let's say we have a string A. Yeah, we had a string A. All right, so we want to print the string A that we had here. Look, this was the string A. This was the string A we had here. Okay, so what we're trying to do, we will print the string A multiple times. All right, now let's print the string A. So we'll say print A, and we simply multiply this with a number. Say we want to print this 5 times, we just give a number 5. Okay, let's print this. Look how it goes. It says welcome to Learn Overflow for the first time, and since the string ended without any space, so it just started printing from that part, and it went on for the second time. Okay, look, this was still the second time it print, and after that it print the third time here, print the fourth time up here, and the fifth time is here. So this is the way you can just print a single string or a statement or any string that you have multiple times in Python. You can use this multiplication operator to print a string multiple times. This is a very effective way to repeat a string. All right, simply multiply the string with a integer number, and you will see the string gets multiplied. All right, let's move on to the fifth trick that you can use. You can use a fifth trick is that you can create a list. You can create a number sequence or a list with range. What do I mean by that? The function range is useful for creating a sequence of numbers. It can be useful in many code snippets. Let's look at the syntax for this range function that we can use here. Okay, look, say we have a list. So we want to write a list C, and we want to say this is our list, and now we don't have any items in the list, right? We need to add items to it. So what would we do? We'll simply say list, and we'll say range. In the range, we would say we want a list of items of all even numbers between less than 30. Okay, we want a list of all even numbers less than 30. So we'll say list, then we'll say the range. Range is, we know it's less than 30. So if it's an even number, then we can directly do something like it will start from 2, it would go until 30, and we want even number, so it should be a gap of 2 would be there in between, right? So after 2 it would be 4, it would be 6, it would be 8. Okay, so let's give a jump or of 2. Okay, this is of what we got here. Let's say now we say print C. Okay, so if I print C here, look here, it has all the numbers between less than 30 and the numbers are even. Look, this is a much easier step to create a number sequence with range. You just created a list. This is the list of like a list of integers, or in other languages that we say array of integers of even numbers between all the even numbers less than 30. Okay, so this is a trick that you can definitely use, or you can use this kind of code snippets to just improve your coding skill in Python, right? Wait, we are not done yet. I want to share with you some more tricks and tricks. Say, there's the problem at times we face with the rounding off with say that we want to round off in floor or cell, right? So the floor function returns an integer smaller than the floating value, whereas the cell function returns the integer greater than the floating value, right? These are the round off we do at times to make the make a function or to make the value we have a more adjusted to what we are looking for in the particular course snippet. So for that, if you want to work with floor or cell, we need to import a library of Python. So this library is quite common. The library is math, and this math library is much useful when you come across this kind of mathematical operations. So we'll just import math. After that, say we have a number. Say the number is 14.59. All right, so 14.59 is what the number we have. And say we want to we got a number. Say we want the float and the cell. Let's print the cell. So print the cell of the number. So when you print the cell, so it would go 15, right? This is what expected. So we'll say math dot cell, and we got a number, and we'll just pass on our number to the math and say it's got 15. If we just do the same thing and we just try to figure out what's the floor value. Look, this is the 14. So this is the floor and max numbers that we can round off using the math library of Python, right? This can be useful in many ways. While you're just doing this, you look into the math library, and this is one of the important one as well. The next thing that we should focus is the lambda functions of Python. Okay, so lambda is an anonymous function in Python that creates functions in one line. So we can create a function that to completely in a single line. Okay, so the syntax of using lambda is quite simple. I'll just show you in a moment. Look here, if you're just trying to use a lambda, you can do something like say you want to you have three integers and you want to find the sum of those three, right? So that's thing, a basic function that you want to do every time you have three integers and you want to find the sum of those. Okay, so you say we take a variable, say x, and we say lambda. Okay, we say lambda, and we say we have three integers a, b, c, and we have three integers a, b, c, and what do you want to do with them? We're going to do a plus b plus c. Okay, so this is what we say. So we have three integers a, b, c, and we want to do a plus b plus c, and they should return with the value of x. Done. We got our function declared. Now, how do you call that? We'll say print. And in print, what will we say? We'll just say x is the name of our function, and we'll pass three values. Say we have 14, 23, and 32. Okay, so this is a list three numbers that we have, and we are passing it to x. So what did it do? When you're passing, so you are seeing the name of the function is x, and this is actually we're passing the three variables to x, three values to x. So when you're doing something like that, if you just print this, look, it will give us 69. Why? This 14 plus 23 plus 32 is actually 69. So this is done using the lambda function. So this is a powerful tool. This you just did you wrote a complete function within a single line. This is an anonymous kind of function. Okay, I just did this in a single line. So that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope I can make you understand how you can use the tricks to in Python to improve your Python coding, right? So there's a lot of tricks in Python that you can use. There are a lot more you can use. This will help you to know various tricks and tips in Python. Explore them a bit on your part. Try to get some more knowledge of the lambda function. This is the important one. I hope you can get a good grasp on Python. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope to see you soon in my next video. But before that, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and comment down your thoughts. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you just do that immediately so that you don't miss out any of my videos. Thank you, everyone.